Yeah, I've been there too, Callie. Hey everybody, it's Sterling Tom. Welcome back to more Splatoon 3. Last time we finished off the final mission here after Alterna, all the way over there. Actually, right over there. Sorry, that leads back to Splatlands. And learned the final truth about Mr. Grizz and why he collected all the golden eggs, created Grizzco, everything. And with that, we've completed every mission here in Alterna. So I'm sure some of you are wondering, why the heck are we back here if we did everything? Well, some of you will say, well, we kind of haven't done everything. Kind of bad example right here. So, as you all know, especially with some of the, I believe it's some of the kettles here, usually the gold ones, you have multiple options to complete missions again with different weapons. In this one here, Splat you on the flip side, we used I think that was the Rapid Blaster the first time. There's two other weapons we can use. Of course, our Hero Shot, now that it's fully decked out, since we've come back here and we got it all upgraded. We also have one of the Brellas. I think that's the Undercover Brella? We're not sure. So what happens if we try and complete them? Well, it won't really say it's anything different, but it'll show you know, of course, you've already completed this, so you have this done. Okay, so I was right, it was the Undercover Brella. But now let's say we try this out with our hero gear here, since we didn't use it last time. No fee, of course. Now, one thing I'm sure you've all noticed, you know, I've even brought it up a few times when we play some missions, is every mission you have, you are timed. The game will keep track of how long it takes you to complete each mission that you play here. And, of course, you know, that's all well and good and all, but this is also, especially for people who love to speedrun and stuff, trust me, the Splatoon community does have a speedrunning community. It does. I've seen it. You can now go through, basically, and check out maybe what weapon really fits best with you. Yeah, I know, speedrunning probably isn't a thing we were really thinking about covering on this channel. It definitely really wasn't the case. But with this, going through the mission again with your new stuff, new weapons, and especially now since you know what to expect, you can definitely use this out with all the new weapons for replayability. Look, we're already at the final checkpoint here. So you could use this to like definitely kind of like sharpen your skills, see how well you can do a level and stuff like that. Try out with different bombs, different tactics. It's a good way to kind of just, you know, if you want to maybe see how well you can really get at a game without having, or at a certain level, and even other levels in general here in Alterna, you can do it without having to restart the whole game from the ground up. And as you can see there, we got a new record. I beat that in a minute 19. I kind of forget what I had before it. I'll look back to like episode 5 or whatever and see and then compare it. So it's a good way, you know, if you want to see, okay, what's going to be like the fastest way or a cool way I could do this as quick as I can. You will still get the egg rewards, of course, though you will not get the bonus extra of completing it for your first time because you've already completed it. So, yeah, and unfortunately I did look this up because I wanted to check this before I talked to you all guys about it. You know, every weapon or every mission here has multiple objectives or multiple weapons you could use. Not all of them are going on, but like see Site 3, those ones have from like 1, 2, 5, 6, and 7 have multiple weapons you can try. 4, look at all these ones you can try. And, you know, we didn't do all of them because, you know, we wanted to complete things and get things done in a timely manner. Otherwise, each video would probably be like well over an hour. Though some of them are pretty close to that. But, unfortunately, I did look. And it's kind of like Octo Expansion. If you complete it with every weapon, you get nothing! Absolutely nothing! Yeah! Like, yeah, cool, they give you all the weapons you can try and all that, but, like, nothing? Really? Because, like, just completing every mission once is more than enough usually to get you, you know, the eggs you need to do, like, and everything you need for the hero gear upgrades and completing all the fuzzy U's. I guess the main thing it would really be good for is getting enough eggs to come back and do after Alterna, because that does cost, I think, the most out of every mission you try. So I guess it's a reason to come back there. And, you know, come back to these missions, get those if you ever run low. You know, if you don't have 30,000 eggs like I do. So it's a very good option. But there is one thing I am curious. I'm sure some of you are curious about. In previous games, in Splatoon 1 and 2, if you redid the final boss fight against DJ Octavio, in both cases, there was unique dialogue in each case. But in this case now, too, we have unique bosses that talk in areas in sites 2, 4, and 6. But now they're not, you know, Deep Cut was looking for treasure. But now in this case, you know, they work for Marie. Or at least that's what they said, at least. So what happens if we try to go back here? Is it going to be like a replay of the dialogue like how it was in the mission? I don't know. Let's find out. So, going in order, because I'm kind of that weird guy that way, let's start with The Future Stares Back. Unauthorized personnel prohibited beyond this point. Yeah, well, you didn't stop us the first time. Why are you going to stop us now? Let's go. Someone tells me Fry hasn't learned her lesson. Really? You're probably right. She's a feisty one. Not so fast! Oh, there she is. About time. Sheesh. I got a little problem, see? When I get beat, I just can't let it go. Really? Yeah, I'm kind of that way. Oh, that's right. Almost forgot. You and me, we've got deadly dance moves. Eels, get back out here! The Eel Deal Fry! She's itching for a rematch. Yes, yes, yes! Rematch, baby! Yeah, kind of figured. Ready or not, here we come! Alright, whoa! Looks like she's going a bit more on the offensive side here. Mixing it up. Third dance, 100 Eel Vision! Alright, not really seeing how that's shifting. God, what gives? Alright, that part's not changing. Hey, take her hits like an eel. Alright. Ooh, hey, if you beat the mass eel, hit her instead of you. And she's already down! One down! Alright, not bad. You ready to feel the pain? Now, watch this! Alright. Second dance, more a whirlpool. Alright, so, yeah, unfortunately for the downside, you know, with it being a rematch, the fights don't really change. Like, they weren't like that back in Splatoon 1 or Splatoon 2. They just got a little... Like, other than... The only cool thing is you got some new dialogue. And that is one thing the writers have always done. They've always kind of given a cool reason for you to come back and check out the boss fights again. Wow, he said that already? I think he said that in the last one. Alright, so it looks like the intro changed a bit. But other than that, it doesn't look like the fight changed super much. Alright, let's not die stupidly this one. Great Moray transformation. Here they all come. Get out of the way. Surf this wave, hot shot. Do this. Oh, okay. Didn't quite work out the way I wanted. Whoa! We missed one. Here he is. And got her. Alright. Well, let's see if something's happened. Final hit. Going down to the end. We can get up there. Thank you. And that's it. Grr, you're way stronger than you look. Alright, it doesn't look like it changed too much there. Just like the intro has. Alright, and I'm completing it. Well, yeah, what do we win? This ghost version of it. Okay. And I did that in a new record. Alright, so it looks like their intro dialogue changes, but their, the boss fight and the outro dialogue does not. Alright, a little bit underwhelming, but hey, something's better than nothing, right? Plus I had to do it 3 times. Because we got more! Let's head over to see what Shiver's been doing. Unauthorized personnel prohibited. Yeah. Alright, here we go. Time to see what this one's doing. Pedal to the Megalodon. Psh, that catchphrase could use some work. Right, Agent 3? Yeah, probably. It didn't quite work. Stop where you are. There she is. You're back, which can only mean you missed me. How sweet of you, coming all this way just to give me a win. Last I checked, I beat you, so... Ah, the cold shoulder again. You grow more wicked with every battle. And that's supposed to be my thing! Another lesson, Master Mega! Well, time to fight a giant shark again! Cold-blooded bandit Shiver! Pedal to the Megalodon! Again! Alright. Well, I don't know, maybe she'll be a bit different this time? She started off a bit different, I'm not gonna try. Well, definitely, we're probably doing a lot more damage to this guy. Because... Oh, okay. I messed that up. I moved my hand. I moved my thumb to attack a different way. Here we go. This is what I was expecting. That's what I wanted to do. Instead of sacrificing Small Fry last time. And she's down. I love that little pop. Nope, doesn't look like it's any different. Oh, yeah, there's another thing I learned. While he does the shark laser thing, while he has his mouth open after he fires, or before he fires the laser, you can throw a splat bomb in his mouth, and that will cause him to get stunned and blow up. Kind of like with the Moz. All right. That's always kind of the cool thing with it. That is kind of the cool thing about these boss fights. They do kind of teach you something new every time you do them. Yep, right there after he fires lasers. Throw the bomb in. And he's stunned. And this is wide open shots. Alright, and there you go. And that's it. Shiver is beaten again. Admittedly, she gives more of a fight than the other two. I think that's enough of a lesson for today. Haven't seen the last of Deep Cut. Nope. Not again! One day they'll get it. Well, that's 2 down. Let's see what the big man's all about. Plus, I did that in 2 minutes, 16 seconds. Yeah. Yeah. Unauthorized, blah, 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 blah. It's like you can do anything about it, Orca. The energy in here. It must be back for more. That's what the captain is saying. Let's see what he's all about. You're back! Yeah. How you doing? You wanna fight me? Again? Really? Still not a big fan of fighting, but... the other two will yell at me if I run away! Alright, I would've just said, like, we could talk this out, man. Alright. Let's do it! Alright. Check out my sweet moves! Oh, okay, that was new. Oh, I didn't know he did that. Okay, he actually does like a charging attack there. Okay, I'll admit, that was new. Alright, here we go. Next phase. What? Okay, I just got ripped off. Oh, wow, that was it. Yeah, that's kind of the weird thing about him. Oh, I just realized. His ink, it has the pattern of the tri-battles on it. The tricolor battle. Here, I'll show it to you. You can probably get like a better view of it in a minute. Just let him... Right, like you can kind of see it a bit there. But like, when he inks, when he starts swimming around. There we go, buddy. Come on, show it more. There we go. There, y'all can see it, right? Right there. That's the same logo as the tricolor battle. Big. The real guy here eventually. Oh boy. Alright, I'll admit, Big Man's actually putting up a bit of a fight this time. Hey, 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 hey! Oh my god. So also, one thing there we go, I found him. Those fake ones that are flying out, those are octopods. You know, those little guys we shoot and they're like, whee! That's all them. I guess he was able to get a bunch of them on his side. Well, that was a flop. I really tried to. Hey, hey, hey. Womp, womp. Yeah. And those are those boss fights. So they do have some unique differences to them, but unlike in the original two games, they don't really change outside of the opening dialogue, which is a bit of a disappointment. Because that was kind of the fun thing about doing the boss fight a second time. It was kind of like a different experience. Like they were like, oh god, we're doing this again. Alright, and I'm sure some of you are wondering now too, you know, what exactly, you know, I was talking to Reno about redoing the bosses of the first game and second game, where it's like, oh, you know, you can replay the boss fights, you know, with Octavio and Callie. So it's like, okay, and they all had unique dialogue. But what about Mr. Grizz here? He was a cool boss fight. What if I want to relive that experience? Well, as you can see here, we don't have the treasures that made our amazing tool. So how can you possibly get all of it? You know, how exactly you activate this? And this is where the shell drone was. So how can you get this going? Well, let's see if I can find this, what I'm trying to look for here. There we go. Oh, here we go. So if you go over here by the Squid Sisters camp, you know, you got the captain, you got Marie, you got the old captain. You see here there is a plushie of a Zapfish. And behind it here, that's the original antenna of Mr. Grizz. You know, before it now was replaced in Salmon Run with a salmon eating a fish. This was the phone that Mr. Grizz used, and you can hit relive memories. So, now it gives you the options. If any of you have played Octo Expansion, that's a very similar message that what you remember. If you do here, oh, so this is giving you two options here of what you can do. So if you go to this one, this will take you back to the crater. Back to when you first met Captain Cuttlefish. Yep, remember this? Back before when we thought this would be like the big thing. We even kind of get a drop in the eggs. You only have 1,294. And not to mention, he now looks like his old self again instead of just a floating squid head. And I don't think we can remove these. That sucks. That's okay. Yep, so you want to relive the battle with Octavio again? You can. Want to relive some of the first missions you played? You can. You can totally do that. And if you want to go back, and there you go, you got the map here. You can go to any of the missions here. But, want to go back, but you're like, I found this by accident. You know, really wasn't what I thought. Missions are too easy, blah, blah, blah. Just press plus, like you would go back to Splatsville, you go back to Alterna. And with us back here again with our lovely ladies, our captain and floating squid captain. Now if you go back over here, as we saw here, and hit relive memories here, You can return to the rocket battle, which I believe will be from, you know, the whole beginning with the captain, with the treasures and all that. Or you could replay the game credits, you know, if you want to watch those again and listen to Wave Goodbye again, without having to somehow look it up on the internet and potentially have Nintendo risk taking their video down sometime the next day. So, yeah. It's not quite the same as what it was in the previous times. And you can use that even to get up here. You can play a nice game of Rock Climber, I guess. I don't know. And, you know, it's not quite the same as, you know, reliving the battles and having the fun. But, hey, it's something, and it's a whole different experience. That's what this whole game is, even, with the campaign here. And it's pretty cool. But, with that, though, I think we're done here in Alterna. Oh, and also, I guess one thing I'll also show here. You know, everyone knows you can talk to these four. They're all fun and all. But what just happens, you know, you can reconfigure the doodad, whatnot. Yup. I'm looking at me. There we go. Look in your eye. It's still the look I was looking for. The look never lies. What do you like to eat these days, kiddo? Food? A kid's still eating food. Whatever Squid's eating up there. How's that hero suit treating you? You ever go around washing it? Upgrading your gear, give a small fry an upgrade too. Yep. Eventually, if you just keep talking and talking, what I wouldn't give for a fresh Krabby Cake right now. Oof, my aching back. At least that's what I think my back is. They'll just keep kind of like having their own monologue things. And apparently the captain needs to brush his teeth. Sure not sure how they sun-dried me while I was underground. That's apparently what happened to him. Need another pearl of wisdom? Still not. Yep, no, counter-repeat it. I hate it. And if you go to Marie over here, you know, we've got all sorts of data. Nothing prepares what was down here. No, I guess not. I think the boss is fun. Think you can review these deep-cut expense reports? I notice these walls are not meant to look like the sky, just like the Octarian bases. They are meant. Jeez. Who's running Graysco Industries these days? It's business as usual, even now. That is a good point. We even brought that up a few episodes ago. You know that hero suit used to belong to the captain, right? Took good care of it. Ooh, I just thought of a great idea for a podcast. What? What am I, the spokesagent for everyone? Captain could chime in once or twice if you ask me. Yeesh. Yeah, I don't blame her. It's so awkward. I'm running out of things to say. Save me, Callie! Why is it so sunny here? Aren't we underground? Yep, you kind of get to hear. I wonder if H3 could sing. We could use a backup vocalist. I wouldn't say no, I guess. Yep. If you ever remember from Splatoon 2, you know, Marie would have, you know, you talk to her enough times, she just kind of is like, oh my god, why is this kid still talking to me? She kind of does that. The captain, on the other hand, the captain and Callie, if I remember when, they basically will just keep repeating what they say to you. You can sit here and press A for pretty much the same amount of time, and they're just gonna basically repeat like the same like 5. It's kind of weird. Like, I don't know what it is. Like, I did it earlier before I to test this out, and you know, these two did it, but Callie and the captain, they just kept going on and on with the same stuff. Well, I guess Marie speaking for the captain. If you don't believe me, yeah, here's Callie. Yeah, oh, thank you. Thank you for having me. You're the best person I can have for it. Yeah, and more fuzzy ball. Yep. Yep. It kind of just keeps circling back around. Eventually, she'll probably actually go back to thanking us. I'll bet it. In fact, technically, before this video, that's what happened. Here. Yep, circles back around. So, unfortunately, you're not going to hear, like, the inner kind of monologues of these two. But you know these two, and that's kind of fun, because she's definitely kind of the, you know, the more energetic and loud-spoken person of the group. This guy doesn't say anything at all. Marie is just meant to be, I guess, his focal point. And these two, they have like their own little personals. Actually, originally, I think in the first game, he used to just keep blabbing and blabbing and blabbing. But I guess they wanted to kind of even it out. Well, with all that here in Alterna with some new facts down, we're actually going to head back to Splatsville to play some cards. God, you'd figure with walking around with this giant power suit that would make me feel like super hot or something, but guess not. Well, anyway, we're back here at Table Turf War. We've reached pretty high in level 15, almost level 16. So let's see if we can get to it. we got our battle with Mr. Coco. I'm not going to do that voice again. Well, we unlocked him at level 2. Let's see what he's got there. Though, admittedly, I don't love this stage. I'm going to try this deck here. I gave it a little bit of upgrades. Like, kind of a change of this one. So, deck 3. Let's use it. Right as we got more points, too. Yep. Well, at least we ranked up, which gives us a new pack of cards. Okay. Well, we'll open that in a little bit. I'm going to keep playing until we get to around level 17, and I'll see you guys in a little bit. Be right back. Alright. Well, one thing I quickly did. You know, I didn't quite reach it yet. Made it wait, but I made my way back to Baby Jelly, who I now have beaten at level 2 3 times, so now he is level 3. This is the best they're gonna be. So let's see how good the first opponent we face at their max level is gonna be. On the right side, it's on Main Street, which I actually like playing on a bit better than the other stage, you know, that we keep playing. Start off with Shiver off the bat. Get up there. Marigold, whoa, we're already making some moves. Something that I know, we want to try and kind of get out there early. We're going to cut off any routes he has. This is the best they're going to be. This is the game, basically, with this character and their deck that they have. This is them going to be at their best. Yep, I was right. Oh, we each got an upgrade point. We got 2 now. And when he cut me off from going there, but... Splat. Oh, he's starting to fill in the back, which is good. Because when he starts filling in the back, if he doesn't have any points, really, then he can't go anywhere. Meanwhile, we have all our area to work with. Wow, he is good at getting those points. He's already got 5. He can pretty much use a special on any card he wants. Except, like, Big Man and Shiver and Fry. He's got another. Jeez. He's figured out how to make every deck in his card in his deck like fill something in. Alright. I guess that's what you want. Like, it definitely is. Yep, he's already using it. Uses the splatter shot, which uses 3. I think he's gonna get. No, he's not gonna get a point back. I thought he would for a second. Yet. Get that one. Can I get this one? Now he's using the other points. Okay, he did have it. He's using it for Squid Force. Wow, and he actually took the lead on that. But 4 turns left, and we got cards we can use to fill in ours. He's using it again immediately for a Splat Bomb. He's just going for... Alright, I think I see his strategy. Jeez. Wow, he's just going ham with all the special points. He's using it again. Splatana Wiper. That's another point. Right side is only 1, but we have 6 now. Downside is if we want to use ours now, we gotta find a spot we can somewhere put in there. I don't know if we can. Not for any of the top ones up here. Wait, hang on, there was one. Aha! Callie to the rescue. Yeah. He loses 2, we gain 11, which puts us back in the lead. Now we have last turn. We got 2 left, not enough for Zipcaster. Bit of a bummer, that wasn't a cool way to finish it with Spider Squid. Do it right here. And he has to pass. We took him on at his best, and he put up the best fight I've seen, I'll say that. But we still take it. Look at all those points he had. And we're just short of leveling up. So, unfortunately with him being a jelly, he doesn't really say anything, so we'll never get anything out of that. But that's all 3 levels with him. So I'm going to keep playing a little bit, and I'll be back next match with rank 17. See you in a bit. Alright, after starting with a bad hand from the start and playing bad, we now rank up to rank 17. We have a new rival, Harmony. Alright, well, let's see what she's all about. Rank 17, here we go at a new stage, Lakefront Property. Alright. Table turf battle. Yeah, sure, I'm not busy. I mean, I am, but it's fine. Alright, level 1, always how it starts, let's do it. Deck. Alright, so this one kind of got that square with right in the middle, so you can't dive into each other. It's going to be kind of a race to who can kind of get what they have on the sides there. But that's going to start out fine. We got Shiver to start off. She's got a pretty unique background. Pretty nice, if you ask me. We'll save the sprinkler for now for winning points. Gonna shoot across here. Kind of interrupt that. Here. This is a close race to see who can kind of like get farther in this opening thing, like so we can cut each other off. I think I can get this one here to kind of like invade hers. Ooh, we had a clash there, so no one gets those squares. I think we got a bit more out of it. Okay. She's invading a little bit over there because of that one square. Let's see if we can cut that off. And we don't. So she beat it by 1. Of course she did. Oh, it's not touching. We're gonna interrupt that, get ourselves a free point. Gets us ahead of her, and we're now ahead by 3. Gonna use our dynamo roller, we're out of space. Down to the final 5 turns. Oh, she passed, okay. She's running out of things she can do. Good for us, and then we can start putting in our final moves here. And now we're gonna play Stringer, or Stinger. Yeah. Stringer is something entirely different. Good. 6 for us. This. Shoot, I wish I could use. Five. 86, final turn. Use our special get out, Callie. That's a spot no one can use it. We sneak in up here. I think we can. We'll get us to here 98. pennies are down to 2. That's also a 98. That's 101. I'll take it. Here she comes to save the day. Bam! Leave it to Callie to absolutely wreck it. And 101. Alright, let's see what she has to say. Oh, guess I lost. Well, now I'm bored. Okay, that's it. Good to know how you feel there, Harmony. Alright, well, I think that's where we're going to end it off for right now. So, we got a bit farther there. We got to level 3 with the baby jelly. Played more against Mr. Coco. And got a new rival. And also, there's one more thing we can do. We got a new pack of cards. We might as well see what it is. So, maybe we'll get some new cards. Maybe we'll get some bits that we can use to trade him in. I think I have 10 right now. Game! Okay. And we have 5 new cards. 4 of them are ones we already have, but the last one we don't. Shielded Octo Trooper. Alright, but, you know, it's not terrible if we have a bunch of cards we already have. We can use those to get in a few cards that we want. So, that's going to do it for this rendition episode of Splatoon 2. 3. Oh my gosh, I can't do this outro to save my life. We're going to keep going on Splatoon 3 next time. We're going to go and try out a weapon. Actually, I'm holding right here in my hands. Small spoiler. We're going to get back into these and see some new, kind of some variations on some weapons we've seen so far. So thanks so much for watching, everyone. Appreciate all your support. Feel free to like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you all in the next one. Till then.